Hi there, it's Martha, and I'm so excited. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back, and thank you for clicking on this video. I have my Teddy Bees wax box right here. It arrived yesterday, and I worked all day, and it was not going to be a good day to film, so I have not opened this. It's been sitting there, and I woke up this morning almost like it was Christmas. I actually woke up an hour earlier than I normally do because I do have to go to work today. I'm dressed to go to work. And I figured I want to film this or record this morning before I go into work, and hopefully I'll have time to edit it tonight and it'll be up by Friday morning. We'll see. If it's Friday when you're watching this, I succeeded. So this is my second time ordering from Teddy Bees. I have only warmed 2 scents from her from the January pre-order, and I just love them on warm. They've been curing. So if you haven't watched that video, I'll put it up here, and then I guess at the end of this video, in case you want to go back and watch that first haul. I've only warmed 2 of those, and I love them both. So this is my second order, and I forgot what I ordered. I think we all kind of black out a little bit when we see the list and start buying and putting things in our cart. So when I open this box, I might be pleasantly surprised that I did pick up some certain things. But honestly, I purposely didn't go back and look to see what I ordered because I wanted this to be kind of a surprise. I am so excited. So, I mean, for me to wake up early in the morning before work to do this, must say something. So let's just get started. All right. Okay. We have the box here and a thank you. So this is, I guess, the card. Okay. So she's got like instructions that came along, and oh, the cutest little paper clip. It's got like a little heart to it. So this is the information. Says thank you. It's like a little flyer. Mentions her Facebook group and your orders here. So she's got different things in here. So it says, number 1, cool down. In the hottest months, let your wax sit at air condition for a few hours before using, which is, yeah. I'll have these basically sitting and curing for a while. It talks about warmers in here. So that's interesting. It's good that it mentions that. So this is kind of a cool thing in case you're not familiar with wax or her wax. For warmers, it says keep out of the way of fans, air conditioned airflow, and open windows. Ceiling fans will hinder your throw potentially by preventing the wax from reaching optimal temperatures. Then it talks about placement, which I think was that. I was reading the wrong thing. That was placement of warmers. Warmers is my favorite type of warmers, around 17 to 25 watt hot plate warmers and 25 watt halogen warmers. The more warmers, the better, especially in open floor plans. And then less is more. And this is, I have heard this about her wax. I would not recommend using more than ½ an ounce of wax per warmer. Half a sample cup is about the size you want. So I have heard less is more with her. So if you've been playing around or having issues getting good performance, try using less than maybe you would think. Because a lot of times we think more is more, and that's not the case. And then changing your scent. It says here, to switch to a new scent, place 3 cotton balls in your wax dish until wax is absorbed, then throw them away. I change my scent every 4 to 6 hours approximately when I'm home. Always turn your warmers off when you leave. So I love that. So good instructions, even though I read them out of order. And then this little paper was attached. It says, please remember to put your tubs and sample cups into the freezer for 5 to 7 minutes before attempting to remove the wax for the first time only. Okay. This will allow the wax to release from the plastic and avoid any getting stuck in the bottom due to the excess heat this summer. The wax is adhering to the container more than usual. All right. I love that. I love that she was thinking about potential issues that people may have and questions. So let's get started with this. And I'm going to put all this little paper shreddies over here. And try not to get them all over my couch. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the sample on top. This one, you know, I was like, where's the top? The top came off. This is Lady Laena. 'Lady Laena'? 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 I feel like either this is like her brand scent, but it feels like it's got a little bit of beach nights. I don't know what else is in it. Some kind of it's kind of hard to smell it. Let's see. Some kind of is it like a raspberry or strawberry? Like a little beach nights, but it's pretty. It's a very soft, kind of feminine, pretty scent. That's Lady Laena. I'm going to start with the tubs. Let me start. This is my first time ordering tubs. I didn't order any tubs in my first pre-order because, you know, I was new to Teddy Bees and I just wasn't sure, you know, what if it didn't perform for me? And I wanted to try more scents. So figured kind of thinking about my budget and, you know, I could order more souffles than tubs. But this time I'm like, I'm going all in. So this is Fireside Marshmallows, Creamy Cashmere and Fireside Marshmallows. I mean, I just knew I was going to probably like this. And here's where the tiniest print in the world comes in my glasses. I'm all ready this time. This is cashmere cream, caramelized sugar, fire roasted marshmallows, hints of whipped vanilla and sandalwood. And this was poured July 14th of 2023. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm just beyond. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. That is beautiful. I have mentioned there's other vendors that use a lot of like glitter and a lot of, you know, embellishments, but this is just, it's enough. It's like pretty enough where it's not a ton considering you have a tub. And it's beautiful. Ooh, I love this. Oh gosh. Okay. The Fireside for me right now, and I don't kind of want to dump this because like she said, I probably have to stick it in the freezer. Yeah, it's like usually sometimes it pops out. And so I'm not going to have time to be able to pull these out. But so I might get more scent on the bottom, unfortunately, than I would on the top. But it smells, I get the cashmere. The Fireside is, I don't know that I get marshmallow, but I don't pick up on Fireside. This almost reminds me, and I'm hoping it's not my perfume, but it almost reminds me of like oh no, I can smell this. Definitely the cashmere. The Fireside is light. It's like a touch, like a hint of smokiness, but it's not smoky at all. I smell, I think, a little bit of sandalwood. This is really nice. And I like that it's not super smoky. I like a little bit of smoky. I like what's the other? Is it Fireside or Marshmallow Fireside, which is smokier. I'm not saying I don't like smoky scents. I like them. I don't like them so smoky where it almost burns my eyes a little bit. This is really pretty. I'm glad I got a tub. And this is Creamy Cashmere and Fireside Marshmallows. It's beautiful. Okay, Silent Night. This is Palo Santo Signature Sugar Cookies and Beach Nights. And it looks like it was poured in June. And look at the bottom. The bottom's got all kinds of glitter and like little, almost looks like tiny little pine needles. Okay. Silent Night. And I'll show you the glitter there, if you can see that. I definitely get her Beach Nights, which I love. I think her Beach Nights is really pretty. I get Sugar Cookie. And I'm like trying to reset my nose here. I haven't even smelled that much, but I'm trying to see if I get Palo Santo. I'm not really picking up on the Palo Santo. What I'm getting is the Beach Nights and the Sugar Cookies, which is fine, which is totally fine. I'm hoping the Palo Santo will come out on warm or some of that fragrance is on the bottom and I just can't pop them out of the tub. Okay, I'm so glad I got this. This is Honeybee. This is sugar cookies, honey nectar, sweet vanilla, and beach treats. Honeybee. I watched so many people talk about this one in the January pre-order. I think she brought this back. I know Christine from Christine Scents has like a loaf of it, and I wanted to make sure that I did get this. So this is one where I do remember putting this one in my cart. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. I love that it's got the black glitter. And then on the bottom, it almost looks like it's poppy seeds. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay. This is nice. This is so good. This is sugar cookies. I definitely get the vanilla. I get the vanilla right off the bat. I get the sugar cookies. I get a hint of honey, but it's not like overwhelming. It's just there. It's just there offering just a hint. I feel like I'm blocking my mouth. It's just, yeah, like a hint of honey to add this sweetness, but it's not overly honey. It's mostly beach treats, sugar cookies, vanilla. This is good. Oh, this is so good. Okay. I would say if you did not get this, and she has some for, she typically does an RTS right after the pre-orders go out. Honey, yes, I get the hype. I'm so glad I got a tub. I'm so glad I got a tub of that. Okay. Old School Christmas. This is fresh pine, red apples, warm cinnamon, sugar crystals, and marshmallow cream. And this was poured on June 9th. And Honeybee was poured on July 11th. So I love that she puts pour dates on there, because I have heard to cure her wax anywhere from 3 months to 9 months to a year even. So I wanted to get a lot of these like Christmas ones too that I can warm at the end of this year. Okay. Old School Christmas. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. That little swirl. So this is, again, fresh pine, red apples, warm cinnamon, sugar crystals, and marshmallows cream. I know I already read that, but just reminding myself too. And the bottom. This. Yes. Yes. I get that pine, but it's blended so pretty. And I love pine with, and I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera. I love pine with like vanilla, and I get the cinnamon, I get the apples. I get like those cinnamon red apples, a little bit of that pine. Oh, this is good. This to me is like Christmas, being out in the winter, like a Christmas cottage with the outdoor scent. That pine is beautiful. It's very, very real to me. It really feels like it's just like being out in the woods, and it's not overly, it's like, it doesn't even smell really artificial to me at all. It just feels like if you close your eyes, you are in a wintry forest, like with pine trees. You have a cabin and someone's baking like an apple pie, and you can smell the apple pie coming out of the cabin. Oh, this is good. This is good. All right. That was Old School Christmas. Definitely. All right. Hot pie. I heard so much about hot pie. This is something that gets thrown around quite a bit, and I don't know why, but hot pie and apple. This is Palo Santo sugar donuts, hint of chai, and a dash of pink chiffon blended with juicy apple. This was poured July 11th. So hot pie, apple. And on the back, she's got some little bit of glitter. And look at that. Beautiful. So pretty. This is notes of Palo Santo, sugared donuts, hint of chai, and a dash of pink chiffon blended with juicy apples. And I'm repeating myself just so you can hear it in case you missed it again, and for myself. Okay. This one I'm getting a little bit of donuts. Definitely getting the apples for sure. The apples are coming out. It's definitely like a juicy, like a bunch of apples. Like you have a barrel of apples and maybe they've been cut up. You're prepping them for making pie, let's say. Again, I'm not really picking up a distinct Palo Santo note. So either her Palo is very light or it'll come out on warm. But I'm getting sugar donuts and just like like a barrel of red apples. This one's really good. This is going to be a perfect fall scent with all of those apples. So the apple is the star for sure. And I'm getting a little bit of that donut. Okay, this is the last tub. And then I went nuts, I guess, on the souffles. This is Little Pumpkin Beach Party. And this is Beach Nights, Pumpkin Cupcakes, and Marshmallow Fluff. Little Pumpkin Beach Party. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. Super cute. And then on the bottom again, you're seeing some glitter. There. Okay. I pick up her Beach Nights. I pick up cupcakes and marshmallow. Her wax, I just feel like it's blended so nice that at least so far, and so far in my experience with her, all of these notes are blended so pretty that I don't feel like they're competing with each other. I don't feel like they're scratchy. I don't feel like one is just like in your face. I mean, obviously the apple is predominant in like hot apple pie, but it's not, I just don't feel, it's just like blended. It's like smooth. I guess the best way I can describe it is her wax it's a soft consistency as well. And the notes are that way too. Not soft like you can't smell them, but soft like, and they're just smooth. They're blended nicely. There's, because I get the cupcake, I get the Beach Nights. I get a hint of pumpkin, just a tiny hint. So I'm not getting a lot of pumpkin, but it is pumpkin cupcake. But it's there. And then we have the marshmallow. But her Beach Nights is definitely the first thing that came out. And then the cupcake. And then the marshmallow. So that is Little Pumpkin Beach Party. I always feel like when I'm sniffing a lot, I get like a itchiness on my nose. Okay, this one is Mom Life. I had heard a lot about it, and these are now souffles. I don't know how many I have in here. It looks like just eyeballing it, maybe 10, maybe 10 in here. This is Mom Life. This is creamy oat milk, frothy vanilla, cold foam, and a hint of sensual vanilla. And this was poured July 17th. So that is Mom Life. I think this was one that on the Facebook group, people talked about, like, you have to try this one. So this is, I think our souffle cups are different if I remember. I feel like they were, I feel like this is shorter and more, and larger. What's the word I'm looking for? The diameter or circumference, am I even close? Is bigger, but it's so wider and shorter, if that makes sense. So this is her wax, and it's just, again, so pretty. Okay. This, all right, what am I getting? Getting that sensual vanilla. So there's a little bit of, it's definitely like it's like oat milk, I guess, but there's something familiar about it. It's the vanilla. I'm definitely getting vanilla, but there's something, it's perfumey. It's pretty. I'm familiar with this scent, but I don't feel like it's saying that in the scent notes. So there's something, Okay, just got like a frothiness. It must be the oat milk, but there's something kind of not perfumey. Oh, this one's going to pop out. Okay, let's see. There's something, and there's nothing on the bottom, but I can't put my finger on it, but it's creamy. It's got like a hint of, is it like cashmere? I don't know what's in her sensual vanilla, but I think there's maybe like cashmere or some type of like a hint of something sweet. Maybe a little musk, maybe. There's something a little bit kind of like a perfumey. So for me, this mom life is a put together mom, actually, who's going to get her coffee in the morning. She smells good. She's confident. She's all the things. Anyway, this smells good. I'm just struggling on, there's something, gosh, and it's bothering me. But it's definitely the vanilla. Definitely get this creaminess with it, which I think is like that frothy vanilla cold foam. And maybe that's the coffee piece. Maybe it's not coffee, but it's kind of like, yeah, someone who just gets her morning coffee after dropping off the kids at school. She smells good. It's a good one. At the end of the day, I would say I was a little shy about this one. Like I wasn't sure to get it, but so many people were saying you should try this. So I did, and I'm glad I did. Because it smells really good. Emma of Normandy. Okay, I'd heard a lot about this. I think Charity had talked about this one. I think Alexis as well. This is Dark Berries Sensual Orchid Blooms with Vanilla, and this was poured June 22nd. So Dark Berries Sensual Orchid Blooms and Warm Vanilla, and that is Emma of Normandy. And I know this video is going to be longer than my usual ones. Okay, this definitely get the dark berries. Again, there's something sensual about it. So I don't know what that sensual note is, but I'm getting dark berries, like vanilla woods, maybe like a vanilla woods or something. This is a good one too. But mostly it's the dark berries with a creaminess, a hint of a little bit something floral, but it's so small that if you don't like floral, you're barely going to pick it up. It's a little bit of these dark berries, which has a smokiness to me. Again, very light. Just a touch. And the orchid blooms. This is good. This is good. I am glad I picked this one up as well. This is a nice one. And I have my camera on the table, so I just forget. I think I'm moving the camera around a lot. This is chai tea cookies. This is signature sugar cookies, vanilla shortbread, and warm notes of chai tea. Chai tea cookies. I love chai. I love drinking chai. Oh, I can smell that coming out. And then look at that. It's this pretty kind of light brown with the golden glitter. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. Definitely get like this, it's like, it's all those notes from chai. It's like cinnamon. I don't know if there's nutmeg in it. I forget what's in a chai tea. But it's definitely got a lot of those spices. I get the sugar cookies. And I do get tea. So I get like a sugar cookies. Okay, it does say shortbread. I'm like, I feel like I get like a shortbread or vanilla, like those tea cookies. Definitely get the tea. The tea is definitely coming through with all those spices. This is good. If you like tea, if you like a black tea, you will definitely smell that tea coming out. The sugar cookie is more in the background, and I'm getting more of a vanilla shortbread on top. And the spices aren't overly spicy. I feel like they're there, but they're not. It's more tea that I'm getting than the chai notes. That is very nice. Well done. Okay, so far I like them all. This is the usual suspects, and this is blackberry jam butter, shortbread cookies, toasted marshmallows on a campfire, and sweet strawberry pound cake. I'm picky with my strawberries, but I think this is another one where people just were recommending this one a lot. So this is the usual suspects. So going on based on Facebook recommendations. Now let me show you. Again, so pretty. Really pretty. I love blackberry, so I do get the blackberry jam. I just stuck my nose in the glitter. Gonna have glitter on my face before work. They'll be like, what were you doing? I get the toasted marshmallows. The campfire, I'm not really getting a campfire note. I do get the strawberry pound cake, but it's a good strawberry. It's that creamy strawberry that I like. I don't like the fresh strawberries that you see in some bar or some, wax. This is a creamy bakery strawberry. It's like strawberries and cream with pound cake, vanilla shortbread. This is okay. I'm very glad I got this. And I do get that blackberry jam. So I get a little blackberry jam. I get a little bit more strawberry pound cake. And I get a little bit of that creamy vanilla shortbread. And I'm not picking up a whole lot of campfire, but it's like a little teeny bit. It's like something toasty. That's delicious. So that is the usual suspects. Okay. We have Field of Whispers. I don't remember this one at all. This is fresh notes of rain, hints of lavender, marshmallow clouds with a touch of sweet honey dew. I don't remember hearing about this. I don't this one is not ringing a bell. So this might be one where I just saw the notes and I thought, let me try it. I don't know. But it's a pretty, pretty blue. And so this is like more subtle as far as the glitter goes. It's just enough. For me, it's just enough to make them so pretty because they're like just simple but pretty. Okay. I get honeydew. Is there honeydew? There is honeydew. So I get a little bit of honeydew, but it's a touch. But it's also mixed with that lavender. A little bit of lavender, and it's sweet. So that must be the marshmallow clouds. There's something almost and fresh. It's very fresh. Like the rain does smell like that. Almost like when it smells after it rains, it's this clean, fresh smell that you smell outdoors. I think the marshmallow clouds are adding the sweetness. I'm picky with honeydew, but here this smells really nice. It just goes well. It's like just sweetening it all up, but keeping it very fresh and light and kind of refreshing. This is great. Okay, maybe I just saw this on Facebook and people were talking about it. The lavender is subtle. And I love lavender, so it's very subtle. This is like a very soothing. I'd say the honeydew almost even might kind of lean up like a little, it's like cucumber, like that freshness that you would smell in cucumber. because this is almost reminding me a little of a spa-like, but with like sweetened a little. This is very nice. This is good. It's refreshing. It's fresh, but not laundry fresh. It's like fresh, clean air with a little sweetness of like the fruits, little honeydew, which can, to me, on this, because I'm thinking like I would love to smell this in a spa. There's something very relaxing and nice about that one. So that is Field of Whispers. Oh man, I'm glad I woke up early before work. Okay, this is vanilla and stone fruit. This is essential vanilla, tonka beans, red plums, caramelized sugar, and peach flesh. I love stone fruits. They're like my favorite in the summer. And of course, I love vanilla. So I think I just got this one. This, I don't remember. This might be a new blend for her, I think. Look at that. Again, super pretty. All right. There we go, sticking my nose right in it. This one's light. I'd say it's very light. I do pick up on the peach, but and she says here peach flesh. So it's not like the fruit. It's almost like a hint of peach. Like when you're smelling like the outside of the peach. I'm struggling with other things here. This one's, I'm not even sure I can like pick up like vanilla. Okay. I'm like, do I need to refresh I heard if I don't have coffee, like you smell yourself, that'll kind of reset your nose a little bit. I pick up a little bit on the peach. Yeah, I'm struggling with this one. I don't know that there's something sweet about it, but I'm not really getting like vanilla. I'm not getting tonka. And tonka is very kind of another creamy scent. A lot of times you will see it with vanilla, kind of a smooth. I do get red plums, or I do get a little bit of this kind of a plum note. So I get a little bit of plum, but it's way back there, and a little bit of peach, and not a whole lot else. So this one I hope just comes alive when I warm it, or just let it cure for a while. This one was poured July 18th. So this was just very recently poured, but that is vanilla stone fruit. So yeah, that's the one I'm struggling with. Okay, Queen of the South. This is spun sugar, cashmere milk with wildflower honey, white peach nectar, and sweet mandarin. Queen of the South. I think the notes on this one just sounded good. So pretty. I mean, it's just so pretty. Okay. This was poured July 3rd. I don't know if I said that already. I'm just kind of like I'm like in a daze. This one I get a hint of honey. Just a little bit. This is also very light, but I am getting, I have to close my eyes, I feel like. I get a sweetness to it. And that's probably the honey and the spun sugar. I wish I can, let me see if I can pop this one out. This one's also light to me. Okay. I'm trying not to make this video super long, but it might be. I kind of hate where I'm spending like 5 minutes trying to smell something. I'm like, is that even interesting to you? Okay, let's see. It's going to come out. Okay, here we go. Okay, on the bottom, again, I'm getting a little hints of honey, a little bit of peach, It's like that peach nectar. So I would say this is creamy. This is got the sweetness more from honey, a little bit of sugar. It smells really good. It's a very pretty, sweet, gentle kind of fragrance, but it's not of one that I'm getting like a lot of strong notes from it. So this is Queen of the South. I'm hoping that, you know, as these sit and cure a little bit longer, and I just got wax on the top of the bag, that it will just get stronger and stronger. So put that right there. Okay, I'm about halfway done with the souffles, maybe. Sweet Whiskey and You. This is warm amber, vanilla infused whiskey, warm pistachio, salted caramel, and sandalwood. These were definitely based on the notes. I love like is it Sweet Whiskey from Bath and Body Works? I think it's called Sweet Whiskey. I love that scent. And this color, look at that. It's like gold and this like a pink glitter. This is so pretty. And this was poured July 19th. So all very fresh pours. So I'm struggling with this one too. It might be that they're just so freshly poured. I do get amber. I do get some of that sweet. Okay, now it's starting to come out. I do get that sweet whiskey note, which is, I love that note. I love that. So a little sandalwood. I'm not really picking up on warm pistachio or pistachio. I always say pistachio. I know, pistachio. I'm trying to correct myself. This just to me smells like sweet whiskey. So I'm definitely getting that sweet whiskey scent. But if you were to tell me there's warm pistachio in here, I wouldn't know that. It just smells like the sweet whiskey from Bath and Body Works, which I love. So I'm very happy with that. And that's what I was hoping it would smell like, and it does. Okay, moving on. Pumpkin spice and cake batter. I know. I'm ready for fall, but I'm also like, well, wait, I don't want it to be like September, October yet. I know everywhere in the country has been it's probably so over summer because it's so hot. It's been so mild here. It's been for me like a mild summer. Usually by now we would have gotten a couple days, which we did. We did get a couple days in the 90s, but a lot longer than like 3 days. This smells so good. Okay, this one I can totally pick up. I smell the pumpkin. It's that pumpkin spice. I smell the brown sugar. I smell the caramel. I guess that might be the sugar. Buttercream, cake. This one, I smell it all. This was poured June 9th. So again, maybe the ones that were poured last week or in the last 2 weeks have been lighter. Oh, this one is delicious. This is delicious. It's pumpkin spice cake with vanilla buttercream. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. So, yay. Happy with that one. And I'm glad because this is one that I would definitely want to melt in the fall. I don't know if I finished my thought. Anyway, I love fall. I'm excited for fall, but at the same time, I'm like, but let me enjoy a little bit of summer at the same time. We can start melting these whenever we want, right? So, and I will. I'll probably be melting some of this when it's still pretty warm out. This is because it doesn't really get to be fall here in California until we even had days in Halloween where it's like I'm wearing shorts. So it could go into October. Yeah, by November, we're definitely hitting fall, but vanilla pumpkin cashmere. This is vanilla pumpkin marshmallow marshmallow fluff, cashmere cream, and vanilla birch. And this was poured July 12th, 2023. So vanilla pumpkin and cashmere. I just, again, have to show you this. Look at that. I love that orange that's just popping off of there. Okay. This one I smell. I definitely get I get the marshmallow fluff. I get a little bit of pumpkin. Ah, this is good. This is very good. I get a little bit of that birch note, but blended really pretty. It's creamy. The vanilla with a hint of pumpkin. I can smell this all day. It's got a little bit of spice. This has a little spice. This is so good. It's like a pumpkin spice, vanilla, marshmallow goodness with a little bit of vanilla birch. This is very good and nice and strong. And given it was, I was gonna say melted. Given it was poured mid-July, that's pretty good. Okay, I Heart Vanilla Blackberry. I've never tried her I Heart scents, so I wanted to try this one. This is notes of creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, boardwalk marshmallow, and juicy blackberries. I know some people like the I Heart, blends, and some people don't, but I had to give it a try. And again, so pretty. Okay. I love blackberry. I love blackberry, and I definitely smell it. I get the marshmallow. Creamy marshmallow with blackberries. And yeah, I would say I do get like a milkshake in here. There's creaminess. This is good. I like it. So creamy. The blackberries are juicy. And it's like a milkshake with marshmallows. It's very creamy. This was poured July 3rd, so this one's good and nice and strong. I like it. So, okay. All right, 3 more. 3 more. This is Witchy Woman. Okay, I've heard a lot about this one. We'll see. I was curious. This is warm flannel, blackberries, boardwalk marshmallow clouds. And this was poured June 29th. You got some larger sprinkles or glitter. I get the flannel. I get that flannel scent. I get a little bit of marshmallow. Okay, hold on. Or maybe my shirt. Okay. Okay, I get a little blackberries. I'm like, I thought I smelled them earlier. Okay, there's the blackberries, the flannel, and the marshmallow. Okay, I'm getting all of it now. This is heavier on the flannel, creaminess from the marshmallow, and the blackberry is just a little bit there. This is good. This is good. I like it. It's that flannel, which I do like the flannel scent. So it's almost got, for me, the flannel notes, given that it's called Witchy Woman, but it does lean a tiny bit cologne-y, like a little bit like a cologne. I almost feel like I get almost like a little bit of birch as well, even though it doesn't say that, but maybe that's part of the flannel. There's something earthy, but I'm getting sweetness from blackberries, a little bit of marshmallow clouds. So that's a good one. A nice strong scent. And for me, that's something that I would definitely want to warm in the colder winter time. Now I'm getting glitter. I'm going to have glitter all over my pants. Okay. You know what? I have a little sample in here. So here's another sample. This is Speakeasy. I think I've heard a lot about this one. I don't know what's in here. Oh, come on. I'm not smelling much. Oh, okay. Definitely on the bottom. There's like a tobacco, I think. A little bit of smokiness. Definitely picking up a smoky, maybe tobacco note on that one. This one's just okay for me. I don't know that I would buy one of these, but yeah, it's like a little too smoky tobacco. Okay, I have just these two. This is I Heart Vanilla+spiced apples. So I wanted to give the I Heart blackberries and I Heart spiced vanilla. This one's going to pop out. So that, if you can see that, it's so ready to just jump right out. This is I Heart Vanilla blended with juicy apples, cinnamon, clove, and vanilla bean. And it was poured June 27th. Yes. This wants to come out, but I don't want to get glitter all over me before I go to work. Definitely getting juicy apples. So these are apples that definitely ripe. They've been cut up. I get cinnamon. I get a little bit of clove, and I get a creaminess from the I Heart Vanilla. This is a good one. I'm definitely getting clove, cinnamon, and like ripe apples with vanilla. This is going to be so good for the fall. I'm so excited and glad she poured this back in June. So by the time that I'm ready to melt these, it'll have like a good few months, a good 3 months maybe. And I hope I don't have glitter all over my nose, but that's just the way it is. Okay, last one. Ooh, this was one that I put in my cart, took out of my cart, put in my cart. I just kept going back and forth, and I just said, you know what, just throw it in there. This is War of the Five Kings. This is marshmallow fireside, cashmere cream, Palo Santo, layered with milk cookies and beach treats. And this was poured June 24th. War of the Five Kings. Again, such a pretty, like a dark gray with a little bit of glitter. Okay, I feel like I just literally, like probably didn't, but it feel like I got glitter going up my nose. I'm sniffing so hard. This, I'm getting some of the Fireside. Okay, I'm getting more Fireside. It's creamy. I'm not getting, okay, there it is. There it is. Beach treats. I'm definitely getting a much more smoky vibe. The beach treats are there, but it's also creamy. This is more smoky. This is much more smoky than whatever else I had that had Fireside. But I'm getting a little bit of the beach nights and a creaminess from probably the cashmere cream. I'm not familiar with her milk and cookies, so I don't know if that's partly what I'm getting here that's adding to the creaminess. So this is different. I like it though. This is much more, middle of winter, nighttime for me. That Fireside is nice though. But if you don't like smoky at all, I'm getting much more of a smoky scent to this. Not as much as I did, and I don't remember what it was from the first, was it the North? I think it was the North. The North to me was much more smokier. It's not as smoky as that one. But this is creamy, little beach nights. It's good. It's good. It's probably not my favorite, but I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got it and tried it. All right. So that is the haul. Hopefully I'll go clean myself up before I go to work. And yeah, I'm very happy with what I got. So this one, I'm kind of like, eh. And then there was just a few that I couldn't smell. And maybe I was hoping to smell more, like vanilla and stone fruit. I'm struggling to smell that one a lot. a really nice surprise just with how fresh, if you like those rain notes and fresh and clean, but not laundry. Field of Whispers, I felt like that was a really nice kind of light. The pumpkin ones though, I mean, I was so happy with both vanilla pumpkin cashmere. And if you like bakery, this is definitely a good bakery. This is a bakery pumpkin, super good. The strawberry pound cake in the usual suspects, this was fantastic. And I like the strawberry note in here, and I'm picky about strawberry. I mean, these were just, oh, honey. Okay, this is another one. If you like the sweet whiskey from Bath & Body Works, this is a really, really nice one. I did like, between I Heart Vanilla Spiced Apples and I Heart Vanilla Blackberries, I actually prefer the blackberry one just because I just like blackberries more than I like spiced apples, but this is good. But this one's good, but I am smelling more clove, which to me is nice. I like clove, but Witchy Woman was nice and strong. So if you like that flannel note, if you're familiar with flannel, that one's definitely in there. Mom Life was a good surprise. I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I do like it. There's something, there's just something very, very pretty and sweet. There's almost a cake note. That's what I'm getting. I feel like I'm getting like a little bit of a cake note. And that might be from the creamy oat milk. So there's something yummy about Mom Life as well. Honeybee, as far as the tubs, oh, I love the tubs. I am so happy with the tubs that I got. But Honeybee, give that one a try. It's fantastic. Little Pumpkin Beach Party was also great. I'm glad I picked that one up. And I think for Christmas, I am so, so glad that I got this in a tub. Old school Christmas. This just was the epitome of being up in the woods with that apple pie or something. That was, I mean, this is nice and strong. Yeah, she poured this in early June. Though, I mean, those are kind of my top favorites, but I like them pretty much all. I'd say the other one that is a little light but it smells nice. So it's pleasant. It's just lighter, is the Queen of the South chai tea and cookies. If you are a tea lover, I think you'd really enjoy that one. But I love the Fireside marshmallows. It wasn't too smoky, at least right now, but this one was poured mid-July, so that smokiness may come out more. Silent Night was really pretty. Mostly just sugar cookies is that I got in Beach Nights. So those were all of them. And then Speakeasy was a sample. For me, it's not really a scent that I would like. Lady Laena is pretty, but you know, it's not like wowing me, but it's a nice scent. So that is kind of my little summary here at the end. I really hope you enjoy this. I think this is almost an hour, maybe not, maybe like 50 minutes long, but thank you so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoyed the content that you saw or any other videos that you've seen from me, consider subscribing and consider giving me a like on this video. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.